Hey, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jason. You're welcome to Jason's Room. It's another edition, proudly powered by Nectar Studios, and I feel good. I feel blessed. You guys, my voice, this sound. You get many people who enter the room. Get me, love energy right here. Somehow shy, but we'll offer. We'll cover 'em. So I have wonderful people in the house. Basically, Akwaibom Twitter community. They came through. So to say, respectfully. So it's most appreciated. So much energy. They don't know, but we don't record them since. So all this composure over there. Hey,
Wow. BTS.
Wow.
so even easy now when they fall quiet. No, you know escape. So yeah, big shout out to Nectar Studios, Jason's room. Thank you guys for coming out. I don't know how I go take side the description, but we have Machiavelli, my far left. From outside though, by my far left, Machiavelli is a student, studied geography. We have the mighty social media promoter, content creator, Yaotina Body. Hey. We have Faith, student sociology. Good to have you again. We have Easy, product manager, owner personality.
Easy money. Easy money.
Sugar Daddy Omuyo. Came through to Jason's room. It's good to have you, bro. Faith, thank you. Yaotina Body Machiavelli. Thank you guys for coming through. We have Bright. She's the chef, project manager. The energy here is crazy. Good to have you. We have Yolanda, a student, content writer.
Chaos master.
So much. That is the BTS when I go laugh fire. Yolanda conclusion now is gone. And we have Sifon Basi, who is a sales, growth and marketing personnel for tech products. Good to have you guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Good to be
Thank
here.
you. So, straight to the point because the matter feel long. So now we are all grown ups. We've stayed with we've been housed, and we have housed people. Maybe housed by our parents. Some of us are favored. So let it just be only parents. Those people are favored, but there are people who have had to squat, to find their feet, and people who have also accommodated people. So why I'm bringing you here as one of the things we are going to talk about is what's your take on cohabiting? This thing is more like a psychological thing. Initially, you could be like, come and stay in my place. But there's that thing where you want your space as a person. Sometimes it's not even the person that is staying with you. You just want to be left alone. But you're already at fault for telling the person to come and stay. And there's a thing of we wanting that someone to be emotionally intelligent to a point where you're supposed to know, say, okay, you're supposed to go. But since you know fit talk based on the relationship you guys have, who is going to be at fault? Me that is the squatty now that is working on eggshells, or you that couldn't open your mouth and say, bro. So that's why we're here. We're going to start with the ladies, the beautiful ladies in the house to open up conversations.
Can I start?
Hey.
Why did you let chaos start? Okay, so first off, I'm going to come from the point of living with your parents and also living with somebody. So with your parents, you just know that you're paying with your peace of mind. Because even in your parents' house, you don't have personal space.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to be left alone, you want to be quiet, but your parents don't just get it. They want to talk. No, why are you so quiet? Why are you in your zone? Worst of all, your friend now comes to stay with you in your parents' house. So before your friend even comes, you have to know your friend, oh, mommy, daddy, this person has a problem. They are coming to stay with us. How long are they staying for? 2 weeks. Now your friend now comes. 2 weeks don't pass. They move like say go. And worst of all, probably you have a routine in your house. Probably you're a laid back person. And this person comes to your house. Probably because they want to thank you. You're not overdoing. Because why are you waking up by 4 a.m.?
And I used to wake up by 7.
You get, and you don't try talking to this person, and it's not like you're insulting them. And I make a call, they go. You be like, they tire. You get, but staying with somebody else is a different ball game. It's easy to tell somebody, come and stay with me. it's not easy to actually stay with somebody. Or even you that is asking somebody, can I come and stay with you? Worst of all, you're a babe, you're going to live with a guy. You go adjust, tire. Especially if it's not a spacious environment.
Yeah.
Say for example, you're staying in a 1-bedroom flat or a self-home with a guy. Una go to go outside. Because somebody wants to shower or somebody has to excuse somebody. You have to learn to live with this person. You have to like sacrifice, live and let live. So I think it takes a lot to cohabit.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So for me here, I personally feel like I do not know how to stay on my own. I'm very, very dependent. Very.
First time I heard somebody accept.
I'm very dependent actually. So all my life, I'm thinking about it now because all my life I've never been on my own.
You never lived alone.
I've never lived alone.
That's crazy.
Never lived alone. From staying in my parents' house to going to school to living with my sister and then having a series of roommates. Like when this one show me shake it, go. I'm gonna adopt another one. Another one will adopt me. Do you understand? Yeah. So I have not lived alone before. So basically I feel like I've learned to absorb, like I've learned to
adapt
to
different people.
You. That's the English. So I've learned to adapt to people's different lifestyle. Not like completely, because sometimes people's madness are like top notch. But personally, I feel like I have lived with people and I've learned different lifestyles from people, and I am able to, adapt to the different. But it's usually not easy. Honestly.
So let me ask the guys here. Has any guy stayed with a woman before?
No.
Either accommodated or
no.
Like
I haven't.
Machiavelli,
have you?
Machiavelli, have you?
Absolutely.
So who would you think is more accommodating? Is it like guys are more accommodating, like when they have the upper hand?
Yeah, guys are always more accommodating.
I'm of that school of thought.
Always
Guys are easier to stay with.
Just be with a guy than a woman.
As a guy, you're inhabiting a woman. You obviously want her to feel good. You want her to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Always you get.
You tend to bend over backwards.
Yeah, you just want to bend everything, like bend the rules for her to feel good. You just want to make sure she feels good, she's comfortable, she's feeling.
But if they accommodate guy, you know, say papa.
Shut
up. Like when you accommodate guy, it's a different ball game. You know, in general,
all of us not guys now.
everything done.
I don't go to ask you don't chop or what.
I see you ask that guy after waiting to charge. But woman, I will like,
have you eaten?
But that's easy.
Sentiment. You guys the sentiment.
Yeah, you understand. I feel like it's very tricky. You understand in a way because I have cohabited with guys and I've also cohabited with my guy. You understand? It is far more difficult to live with a guy. Sorry, to live with a lady than to live with a guy.
I have a question. So the ladies you cohabited with, what was your relationship with them? Because it's going to be different.
Obviously, you can. I'm not going to say.
There were no strings attached.
Yeah, exactly. Because you can't live with someone actually of the opposite gender when there's no strings attached. It's not possible.
It's possible.
I've seen that kind of situation before.
Yes, it's possible.
But it's very
Yes, it's possible. Yes, very possible.
I think that's like a 1% chance, 1 out of 90.
Yeah, especially as a guy. Let's be honest here, guys. You understand? You know that saying where that women say like something. I think somebody just said that this afternoon. Like, okay, I think it was you. It's always good having a gay friend. You have a male friend that doesn't want to sleep with you. You understand? That kind of a thing. Living with a girl, cohabiting, and at the same time not
no strings
wanting.
attached.
Yeah,
This is living. This is not like a sleepover.
I have another.
Do you understand?
I see you every day. You understand? Like I
mean, like eventually.
Because you are a human being now.
But like initially, the
Straight
plan
will always
was,
get
I just needed a place to stay for like 2 weeks.
If the person is your spec, Nko,
whether you're spec or
is
not.
that even possible?
Whether you're spec.
Sorry. I want to ask: are these strings attached from the beginning, or as time goes on, or because you're living
It might not be
together,
attached.
you don't have like expectations? I mean, we're all human beings.
Okay,
Staying in the
so I do have
Sorry.
I do have an answer to that.
Wait, stay in the same space with somebody over. Let's not lie. Small body go dey rise once.
Don't be say once, body go rise. Body go rise.
So what if this person is not? What if this person is not forthcoming? Person just wants to be your roomie, not anything else.
That's where communication.
Yeah.
So
Like, bro, I'm not in the mood for all of this. Like,
Okay. We have to define what we are. We are roommates.
Yeah.
Something. Things could happen. Things can happen.
So
are you down with that?
for me, I don't think that I can live with somebody that I'm in a relationship with.
Cannot.
Well, you've been living with people all through your
cannot.
life.
So you've
Different.
Like,
Okay, I've visited people. I have visited people that I'm in a relationship with.
yeah.
And
Slept
at
over.
sleep over, maybe weekend, 1 week, And I don't think I see myself cohabiting
When
with
it's not
somebody that is my.
So what is that feeling like for you? Why do you say you can't do it?
I have a question.
Because
why did you
I
finish?
have a question.
let me answer this. So why do I think that I cannot do that?
Yeah,
Because I don't want fuck up and I don't want to see him own fuck up. Do you understand? I don't want. It's too early to start saying your.
Okay, so you want it rosy all the time.
Not like rosy.
Rosy. Even if we are off,
give a little
if we are
space
offline. Sometimes.
But for someone like me, I feel like if I go to stay with somebody, the first 1 week, I'm on my best behavior.
So
Okay, after that area starter.
You go do something where go vex me.
Yeah.
And I will react in a way that you do not expect. It starts from there.
Before I forget. Yeah. You said you have visited probably people you've been in relationship with 1 week. That's also cohabiting. Understand, to an extent, like
It's short-lived.
Short-lived.
short time and long time.
Short time.
Exactly,
That's it.
short
That
time.
means another.
I feel like what she meant was
It's
those
still-
people that date people and
And
they
then
leave
leave
their house.
Yeah.
Like because I'm dating you, I will pack my kaya
No.
and talk to your wife without you get. It's somehow because I feel like
Why do you always put it and turn to your wife?
Without
Because
No, I think personally, I believe.
Can I say something?
Okay.
What are you saying?
So we were on the introductory part here. What's your perspective on staying with people?
Yeah.
Whether you're staying with your parents or you're just living with a random person, I think it comes with a lot of emotional intelligence. First of all, nobody would be the same as you.
Yeah.
If you're coming to live with me, I feel you have to know that if I left this cup here and I come back, this cup is not here, me and you will have problem.
Yeah.
I am of that family where the toothpaste you have to do it from the
the
bottom.
bottom.
It has to be arranged.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it comes with a lot of perks.
Now brings me to asking you a question because anybody can answer. So when we talk of emotional intelligence in that situation you're giving now, I'm coming to stay with you. Let's say I'm coming to stay for 21 days and I'm to adjust to your rules, yeah? Based on, I'm not supposed to press the toothpaste from the middle. You keep something here, you have OCD, I get. But are you not supposed to be emotionally intelligent?
That's where compromise comes in.
Yeah.
I am willing to compromise most of my standards because of you.
So
if I come and you squeeze the toothpaste from the
Yeah.
middle,
I'll just quietly
I will quietly
No, but I
squeeze it
guess,
from
but
the
I think,
bottom.
but what I want to say is that I think where all the problem comes from is because at the beginning, people don't lay ground rules.
I don't even know.
And people don't say,
Sorry.
like, I don't like this.
Sorry, that's the emotional intelligence.
That's why I said
Because
emotional.
it's perceived in a
Yeah.
certain way. If I come and say, as you dey house now, me I know they chop keep plate too. So as soon as you eat, wash it.
There are other diplomatic ways to say
No.
it.
Some people don't know how to put things out in a diplomatic way.
I don't
Okay.
know how to have
You
that
guys, I might come
conversation
and
with
say,
an adult. I feel like
yes.
if you see me 2 times, wash my plate after eating.
You should know.
Because normally
Yes,
you should
know.
yes,
Okay.
you should learn to
If
pick
you
it
come,
up.
if you come into the bathroom and you see that the toothpaste is always squeezed from the bottom, you should know.
Somehow you're supposed to
It is
pick
a
them up.
different thing if you squeeze it from the middle, and every time I come and see it there, I start shouting.
Yeah.
So who should take the fall now? Say I can't stay at your house. That means I must abide by
It's
your
not
rules.
that's that.
You should try.
When you go to
You should try.
Ask like a romance
That
because
means since I'm in your jurisdiction, I'm like it's
yes,
Yes.
because it's like going to
But
you
I'm
can't
also-
come to my house and
I'm also
spoil
going
you.
to compromise for you. If you
Yes.
come back late and I come back early, I know there's that place of you call me, I'll get up and open the door for you. I can't tell you to come back the time I do. That is
That's
compromise on my end.
Okay.
Right, to say I cannot come to your house and spoil the rules. Faith, I want you to answer the question. So, Faith or Siphon, if you say I cannot come to your house and spoil the rules, should me I'm coming to your house. It's meant for you to adjust because I'm there.
No, that's selfish.
My house, my room.
It's for them. Let them answer.
Let the two of them answer. Let's hear
I dey
them.
come your house here. You know say I dey come. You know say normally rules don't change. You just say like parents now. Pikin don't come.
Yeah.
You get me? Pikin don't come. Rules don't change. You can't paint your house white when there's a child.
Yeah.
You understand? So I feel like both parties should take the fall. So my talk is most people when like there's so much emotional intelligence involved in accommodating someone. Yeah. You that you're the accommodatee. you're already on eggshells. You have issues on your own to deal with. Sometimes you think you are the problem when you're not even the problem. So the emotional intelligence most times should be with who owns the house. That's my talk.
I have something to say. Squatting as a squatter, not the squatty this time. As a squatter, I think if there's this feeling attached to it, it's just like when your guy buys suya. You understand? Because if I can't follow me, chop. You go there very careful. Chop the suya. You understand? So I think it still boils down to the same thing. You understand?
I think when you invite somebody to stay with you, you already know that the person has issues. So in extending kindness, you should also extend a little bit of leeway into what somebody has to say.
If you not correct it at first.
That's why I say extending grace. It's not everything that you should correct. If you see that these are some things you can overlook on the long run, you can overlook. But if you know that these issues are this particular one, and if you overlook this one, you go clear the person from the start.
Correct. For instance, as a guy like my fellow guy now can't tell me say one can squat with me. Understand? He does something I don't appreciate. You understand?
Yeah.
As a guy, you should like now your guy and I suppose now you go to follow and talk.
Yes, now
there's a way you communicate things to a person and it's not.
Let me. Okay.
I feel like some squatters think that the best thing that they're even doing for you is making space for you to stay. Because let's not lie, it's a lot for you to allow somebody come into your space. So a lot of people grow with the mentality that they're even doing you a favor, they're even giving you a place to lay your head. So any other thing that happens after that, stick to my rules. It doesn't apply to everybody. There's people that live carefree, they don't care what you do in their house. As far as you're not doing too much, they don't just care. But there's people that as much as carrying their comb from the floor to chop the
Okay, so I do have something to say. And what I have to say is this. I don't think cohabiting is a problem. This is where the problem comes in. When the person overstays.
Yes.
Yeah, when you overstay.
Now, when you start noticing things like, I kept this cup here, and this cup is not here. I kept this toothbrush like this, or this toothpaste like this. You don't call adjust them. Now, when that person don't stay for your house.
But at what point?
No, like at this point, maybe let's say this person came for like a week, and that first week is rosy. Obviously, every conversation will be like, we need to when we talk, we laugh, everybody's having fun. Maybe the person they buy stuff, and at some point, this is the truth. Sack back or enter. Wow. And when you're broke, this is the reality, man. When you're broke, everything seems annoying. Because you're like, oh boy, and the cherry isn't this thing. And reality check is that's when you start noticing things.
But man to woman, does that happen to you?
Man to woman, yes, it does. I think that's when guys get more frustrated.
Because for women that are reciprocating.
Now, for guys, truth be told, most guys don't even want women to contribute shit to their house. Not because they don't like it or how we, like we're raised that
ego.
It's not ego.
I wouldn't say most
guys. It's not ego. Sorry,
I think it just has to do with the
I said some guys.
Nigerian guys.
Let me know. It's not Nigerian. In general, instinctively,
it's general.
A guy is meant to protect, provide. By bet, now high intake born. He can't change it about himself. Do you understand?
I love that. And Akwaibom man is thinking
reality check. If you should walk out to the road, and I will come out from the highway.
Yes, I'll walk on the other side.
It's not like I like to die. But instinctively, I'm taught to protect. Are you getting me? So
as a man.
In cohabiting, the same thing. If I'm a guy, I don't have money, and the girl is in my house, I feel so frustrated.
Yes, no.
Because obviously, I'm like,
because we look at ourselves
Sorry,
like.
but also, if I'm a girl and I'm living
I have
with
a question.
somebody and I don't have money, I feel frustrated as well. Because I am this very reciprocative.
That's
You don't want things
that is
to
one in
be
100. No, that's one in 100 females.
Yeah.
Sorry to say, that's like 1 in 100 females.
Not every woman thinks
Like some women can stay in your place, and you know that constant every day. You guys wake up. Yes, guy, if you talk about too. And I say, days where you go wake up and say, oh man, I know who bread. She can relate because she has stayed with me. She's my cousin. So you know when she go there, she go like in the morning. This one I fit talk to her like normal because I said guy for now. Wait till you go check this morning. Because you just wake up tell me, oh my, they hate you. You get, we can talk. But when it's someone outside extensively, let's say someone that you have like a sexual thing with or a relationship thing with, you're like, can't they go your house?
At least make I face my own by myself.
I have a question.
See, this thing
What
you just
if-
said.
Make I plaster on my own.
I have a question.
Because there's repercussions.
Yes.
See, I hope you know that if you tell a woman, can't they go your house, they will always take it the wrong way.
Wow.
No, I think
You know the first question they will ask you. So which girl is coming? Or which girl is coming?
See, sorry
Exactly.
to disappoint you again. Sometimes you don't have to always be right. This is the truth. You want to tell a girl to leave your house. There are ways you can make it happen.
How?
Oh, I'm traveling today.
That's lying. That's
Yes,
lying.
you have to. Like,
But that's lying.
you have to find an
That's lying.
intelligent way to tell someone something.
That's lying.
I remember one certain time. Yeah, I remember one certain time.
Like you were saying
one
something.
certain-
You're dealing with people's emotion here.
Yeah.
People's like I don't know. For me, I don't know how to come off rude to someone. I'm very humble.
Yeah.
Understand? Very, very. I don't know how to.
You don't say.
Anybody that knows me know that. I bend down to greet. Are you getting what I'm saying? So I would rather lie, not to harm your feelings,
But
than
That's like
I
white
prefer
lies,
being
yeah.
hot instead. I feel whole keep. I know I go talk.
But if the girl is sensitive enough, I think
She
body
will know.
language before you even had
That's right?
I'm speaking
Yes,
from
I would
experience.
know.
I'm
I have
speaking-
feelings.
There was a
Sorry.
time. See, I'm speaking from experience. I've experienced this particular thing before. You understand? I had a roommate, a guy. You get. So there's this. We had visitors, 2 ladies. They came around, and then after some time, Sapa don't come setting now. You understand? Food no day, everything don't they reduce. After come they go your house. You know if you tell them straight, you no go ever want to tell them straight because you hurt this person's feelings, obviously. Alpha, come the how you go be now, what's the next step? And like there's no emotional intelligence for these girls to tell that it's time for you to pack your bags.
So personally,
Let me tell you what we did as guys. Yeah. The first thing that came to mind was Alpha, we are traveling. We packed our bags, so seriously, we packed our bags.
It is a very simple
We packed our bags and
From
we
the
left the
moment you
house.
tell me you're traveling, I don't know say time to go, don't know.
See, even while packing our bags, let me shock you. These girls were still asking us, Alpha, you give us.
That travel. It was travel that travel. No.
This is why they tell you no be
I go be like say I dey go for
we
a
go enter
month.
keke. We enter keke Alpha Park. You understand? Before these girls actually got there, okay, it's time to
What
go.
if they didn't have somewhere else to go to?
No,
They
you
came from
can't.
their house.
No, you don't. You have house.
Okay,
But then,
okay, but wait,
is it
okay, but wait,
only-
that's a different context. Sorry, with what Izzy said, what if is like, there are some people that sapa fine, they cannot contribute to the home affairs. There are some people that are wicked. Naturally wicked.
But
You're in my house,
Yes.
or boy,
You're
anything, we're living together.
You're not
But
contributing.
you don't see the
You're not.
need.
The
Something you finish in the
contribution
house.
by-
Both of us. Probably you're even the one that finished it.
Speaking of wickedness, Yolanda, let's come to the we are now it's scratch surface
no,
now.
Jay.
Okay, wait, sorry,
Am
but
I-
like,
Let's talk about wickedness.
No, am I the only person of the opinion that you can just be honest?
Nah.
Hey, madam, your time is up.
I think
you communicate it, yes, but telling the person
There is no way.
to be fair,
There's no way you
to be
communicate
very
to someone that it's time for you
They
to
will.
leave.
without them feeling hot.
They will hurt my feelings.
About
I beg, take it
I think
It's
out.
absolutely
no. I
always.
think
You will hurt my feelings.
I know I didn't study
Yes.
psychology in school. I know I don't study. I'm serious. I'm serious. No, I'm serious. But I have been around people enough in my life to know that people don't know how to handle
the
rejection.
truth. A lot of
Yeah.
times,
No,
yes.
Rejection, people do
Yeah.
not.
No way.
Like even the toughest of guys, you think,
There's
oh,
no
I'm gonna just
Me,
break
I'm
them
still
up.
asking.
They don't know how to.
I'm still asking.
So that's why
What do you
even
mean? Guys are more-
sorry, I
What
go
if
there
this
biblical.
person-
Sorry, I go there biblical small. Even God knows say we as women, human beings, we get pride.
Sorry.
You get high and they deliver certain message, You know they tell you straight up.
He go.
Are you getting me? In that's
I
fidget
don't
the
really
story.
sugar to
I'll get over it.
If God will create us, feed sugar
My
coat
own
things,
problem.
so make you know say
My own problem
I have a
is
question.
So you
My own
guys
problem
know
is-
as
I have a
human
question.
beings.
Wait.
Now, I feel like most of
Wait.
this context is from somebody visiting you. Now, what if this person came to stay with you from the premise that they did not even have where to go to?
Hey, that was your
That's
response.
different.
You
That
get
was-
and now
And-
you want to wake up and travel. Probably you're not lying. Do you not think that you can trust this person enough to leave
leave
your
your
house?
house.
If me, I want
in
even
their
travel.
care?
I don't even get travel to travel.
They're not visiting you.
I
You
don't
just
get-
don't have anywhere to
I don't
go
even
to.
get travel to
And
travel.
sometimes them say they don't say that they don't elapse. They don't stay
Please,
fast.
I
But they don't have
appreciate
you
you
don't have
tell me
any
the truth.
options.
Oh God, there you go.
But
Hit
it's not
me.
Be
Be
honest, be honest. I will appreciate it more than you playing
I want
me.
travel, but I don't think I
Okay,
can leave
want
house.
travel.
I didn't save
So
you.
I guess
I
somewhere else.
have a question.
Okay. We'll do like 2 questions before we switch topics as quick as possible. So
Okay.
Can I?
Okay, we'll do faith and
Yeah,
Tina
So
Body.
Yeah.
one question for everybody:
Mm.
how much are you willing to put up with from somebody that you are housing in your house?
Okay.
Me
What
personally.
are your extremities? How much can you stretch?
Okay.
I
For that one
Okay, let me say something,
can't
right?
shut at all.
The
Let's
first thing I will
answer one
say,
by one.
is first of all, what I will not compromise over is personal hygiene.
Okay.
I'm not going to compromise over that.
That's-
If you get body odor, I will pursue you. On
Okay.
the second day, I'll tell you like that personal hygiene,
What
like
else have you
basically knowing how to keep your space clean and keeping yourself clean. I'm not
Yeah.
going to compromise over
And
that.
not encroaching on my
And I
space.
think that is like 80% of the issue, because if you are a clean person, you're not going to eat and
That's
just
like-
throw the plate on the sink and go.
I think there
You're
are
not
more-
going
there are
to
more
leave the
bigger issues.
bedroom
You're not
messed up, because I have been with somebody that literally did not know how to flush the toilet.
How to
Do you understand?
How to rinse the bathroom
Yes,
walls.
like so me, I tell the person, see, when my mom see they come and
Okay,
the
see,
people I say go move.
You're talking about hygiene.
Yeah, that's what I'm not
For me-
compromising on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like my biggest problem with cohabiting is boundaries.
Okay.
A lot of people do not know how to set boundaries.
Yeah.
A lot. And when I say this, I mean it a lot, especially guys. You understand? This guy like your guy, this guy like guy. You feel like okay, you have every
Right.
if you
right.
wear my
to-
t-shirt,
You understand
if
that
you
kind
wear
of
my
thing?
No way, my boss has so.
You go shock say a guy go actually tell you say fine one wear your boxer.
God forbid
I
that.
feel for me-
No, that
I
one
feel
never
for
happened
me.
to me.
No,
It
I
don't go
tell
happen.
you.
But you know, reality check.
A lot of
is-
guys don't know where
reality
to draw the
check.
line.
Based on this boundary talk.
But naturally, it calls for concern because at what point is boundaries? It's
Yeah.
Sorry,
personal
you.
self-
Now,
standard.
we guys,
And then there's personal.
No, there are regular boundaries.
It depends on the relationship.
as
Yes.
guys,
If you're somebody that's like we're not too close, like
Yeah.
probably
I feel like you
you
can
boss
call
me
me and tell me,
like
okay,
I'm
I
supposed to
want
be
to
helping
wear
you.
this.
you
but
see, as
I'm
guys,
listening, you
there's
understand?
something I'm going to
You should
do.
keep
You see this hygienic thing we've said. If you're an hygienic person, you would literally just get angry, but you still do it.
Yeah, you have no other.
Yeah.
Do you understand
I go
what
see-
simple thing?
Yeah.
You do it.
Yeah,
Like
I
in
go
my
see
house-
wash the bedroom.
In my house, if I finish eating, I dey wash plates immediately. If I dey cook, I dey clean
Yeah.
immediately because I don't want enter kitchen come
Go
see
see as it dey.
destabilize me.
Yeah.
If I dey work, my workstation, I gats arrange am so that if I dey turn look for mouse, I know where they find am.
Yeah.
Understand? So if someone is with me and the person is catching it, all I would do is I'll come back and arrange it.
But for
Do you
how
understand?
long?
I think that builds resentment. That
Even
builds
if I said
resentment.
like this is why I was saying it builds up to when the person's
You've had
time
enough.
Yeah.
to leave your house. Let's say for
You've
instance,
had enough.
my guy called my house tell me say one day like 2 weeks. I don't already program am for my head. Say
Say
2
that
weeks.
you are going to tolerate.
These 2 weeks when my friend go there, I go tolerate everything.
Yes.
Now when I can't take it again, it's
The
after that
15th
2
day.
weeks elapsed. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All those time when I dey accommodate all
Say
of those
2 weeks
things.
after
Just
2 weeks,
count
so
to
don't
2
move.
weeks.
Yeah, you get
Sorry.
it. But immediately that 2 weeks don't reach down. We can't reach this wearing of clothes P. You don't like pushing.
But guy, it
people,
dey
no
happen. It dey happen a lot.
I don't have issues wearing my shirt. I'm very chill. Understand? I will wash them again. You see where we draw the line at that box.
No way my boss has. What's happening?
I don't have clothes of jean. I wear shirts mostly. Everybody that knows me knows that I'm a shirts.
I'm even surprised.
Small TV for wear shorts.
So now wear my box.
I think for me,
We go fight.
when I was living with my parents, somebody came to stay with me, my friend back then, and this girl did. So I'm somebody that I wake up very late. Anybody that has lived with me will know. I wake up at my own time.
I just need that story that you put in that time was personal.
Yes, unless I have to go somewhere. But I'm somebody that on a chill day, I wake up by 9 comfortably. In fact, I feel even sleep again, make it reach 12. But this babe, I know your lifestyle. This is not you. You
got problem with
you don't wake up by 5.
Clean
and
house.
In my house, my parents are not ones to enforce rules. So anytime you wake up, you know what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You can't be like
Papa
saying
go
you
wake
be
up by
bad
5, go kitchen, go wash plates.
You can't be like saying you be bad.
Yes, she will now come and wake
The fact that
me.
she
Yolanda,
doesn't look like a bad
don't I want to what?
In your own house.
In my own house. She asked my parents, oh mommy, good morning. What are you, good morning? No.
I
Then,
think they give like courtesy to your parents.
worst of all, I go out. I had a coffee. But again, if you know me well, I get coconut.
You will now go out together.
She
She will not leave you.
We went out together.
You guys went out together.
We left my house together, leg by leg. It was still December. This girl had the nerve to go.
Before you.
Now you see.
No. We had a plan. Call me when you're ready to go. We're not going to the same
Now you see the problem with you.
You not call me. No. You not call me.
You're just angry because this person made you look bad to your parents.
Actually, that's why I draw the line.
Yeah.
No, see.
Because if you ask like that, it's going to be like
your parents start comparing you.
Yes.
Yes, Nigerian parents being
That's the
Nigerian
question.
parents.
Don't you think it's because she was? It's the consciousness of
Nah.
That's my service.
Nah.
She
I don't think that is.
says she's like the girl is normally not like that.
Sorry to say, if I'm
She
in your
mentioned that
parents'
she
house,
If I come
Yeah.
not like that.
if I come to visit your parents, I date with you for your papa house. Obviously, I guess act responsible.
Sorry, but wait.
It might not be my lifestyle.
real life.
Yes,
Understand?
yes,
But I have to
yes.
compromise.
It
It's not eye service. It is
It
just
gets to a point where it gets too much.
I want to-
Waking up
Understand?
by 5 a.m. is too
She
much.
was
It is not.
She was.
You know, even
Consciously
even
making
girls
her
have
feel
a
look at-
Yes.
Yes.
That's too much.
I feel like it's
so
the best
much.
we see.
Hold on.
Nah.
In the going out
Okay,
situation,
we stepped out together and you're going
You're coming back before me.
What if
You can't drop
I
it,
come back?
no way.
No.
No,
You know if you drop
wait
text.
now.
It is a different.
I will go beat my friend.
It's a different situation.
Do you understand
Now,
what
you know for a fact that yeah, my
sorry
parents are
to
gonna complain about this
interrupt.
thing. Like,
There's
Let's not forget
this
she has a
belief.
question.
Sorry, there was this belief I used to have, and it was on this podcast. Me and Jay sat down, right? And he said something that changed my the way I view things. Bro, just because you think it is right doesn't mean another person has to
Okay,
think
wait,
it is
easy.
right.
Yeah.
You understand? No, hold on.
Easy, you're not getting it.
I get the point 101.
Yeah.
I get it
I
101.
think you should
But get the point from this perspective, alright? Maybe you the thing say the person they do high service. If it be high service, true,
Yes.
understand. But you need to understand the main reason you felt bad about it was because those are things you as a person is supposed to do,
But you didn't.
but you did not do. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay,
so
so
in
now-
a way, subconsciously, your mind will tell you,
Easy. In that case,
Why
how far you now? This was something you do.
Okay, easy now. Like, you know, it got to the point where my mother had to ask me, why does your friend keep picking up by 5 to wash?
Okay.
You're doing too much.
Okay.
It's obvious
I have
that
a
you're doing
question.
Sorry. For the going out aspect,
No,
it would be a
wait,
different
wait.
thing if we went out separately. You went out
Wait,
before me, you
step
went
out.
out.
But you guys went to different locations.
We went out together.
Same
They
location.
assumed that we went to the same place.
Okay.
But when we went out, you now said, "Oh, I'm going here." We had a plan. Call me when you're ready to go back home.
But you're not considering the
Okay,
person
now
get
go back.
Sorry,
She
no.
called
Sorry,
me.
I go still get opposing view. Do you know if the person get airtime?
She called me.
She call you.
I told her, "Come and meet me where I am."
So
If she don't want to come meet you,
no,
come.
don't say that.
Easy.
You're
I
staying
have
in
a
somebody's
question.
house.
Please,
This one be saying you
I have
don't
a
go
question.
for
She has a
it.
question.
She may ask a question
So
too.
in that case now
Yeah.
that she comes and then she's doing
Too
all
much.
of that.
All of that.
Now, I think you skipped the part where she mentioned that she knows that this guy is not like this. Normally, this
I
is the
answered that
person where
part.
they
I
clock
answered
you
that part.
as well.
You talked about it.
Now, is it that it's me now that's not the house? I'll adjust
I'm following you and wake up by 5.
Me that
With you and who?
Now,
No.
there are two things involved in that particular
Keep
thing.
in mind that my parents have not complained about
About
how
my
I
life.
was before.
Yeah.
See,
No,
for me,
she
I
said
feel
she
like,
get
for me, I
question
feel like,
for me.
for-
I will answer
for
that
me, I feel
question.
like-
I will answer that question. See,
I'm supposed to adjust.
there are two ways about it. It's either you change or you don't. Stay the same way you stay. Then the person keep doing it. The person is only in your house for a temporal period.
Yeah.
After that temporal period, the person
But
don't push.
Nigerian parents be
Nigerian
Nigerian
you
parents.
yourself
The
be African.
comparison will-
You need to be African child.
Because let's not lie, after that girl
temporal
left,
period.
my parents expected a major character shift.
Do you understand? That is Nigerian.
That's not me, dear.
Now, who do you blame for that?
The girl.
No, you can't. No, you cannot.
Why can't you blame the girl?
No, you cannot.
Who am I supposed to blame?
That is normal home discipline.
No, that's not. See,
In Lagos
you miss
State,
you miss the part where I say,
Lagos,
let me tell you something. Yeah, let me tell you something.
Sorry, bro. In Lagos State, all of us wake up by 4:30.
That's Lagos.
I
Maybe all of
We don't
us,
wake up by
man.
4:30. I did for you. I did. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Immediately my mama wake up, one prepared to go market. Understand? Me as speaking don't wake up.
Easy.
Understand? I don't even need someone to.
Easy.
You don't know that part of my
Easy.
life.
See,
I am
let me tell you this.
for 24 years of my
Let's round up, let's
life, my
round up.
parents have been cohabiting with the
See,
same
let me tell you. Let me tell you. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you. No, let me tell you this.
They did not go out.
They change this shit. No, let me tell you something. In a house, in a house.
When you turn adults,
Easy.
that's
Easy. Are you listening? Easy. Are you
Her
listening?
house is not your
A
house.
house, yeah. There's that things you classify as easy. In a house, there are things you classify as the norms. You understand?
Yes,
That's how life is.
their house.
Yeah. Now when you
Their
come out
house.
try to do things different,
Out of
that's
norm.
simply oversabi.
No.
If you go that girl house, you wake up by 9 o'clock. Oh.
Hell no. See,
Stop.
in a typical African home, every child has to wake up early and do the cleaning.
Why?
That's
Typical African home. You guys be captain. You
Can I
guys
say something? Easy, calm down. Easy, calm down. Easy. He's actually right. A typical
African home wakes up early.
Has to wake up by 4.
Why?
Don't be a kid. Sorry, let's go for
That's
war.
the house.
All of us grew up in a home where you had to wake up early and do
Not all of
everything.
us. My brother, not all of us. We didn't grow up in that home. What I have to do.
I didn't grow up in that
The only thing I had to do.
There's
The only thing I had to wake up early to do was to
we
go to school.
didn't.
That's the only thing I had to wake up early to do. And that's it.
Please.
There's no such thing as
Our host.
More than I give Jason that.
Jesse, I'm sorry.
On this podcast, I was calm when I
carried away.
This is their personal real fast.
real quick.
Wow.
Really quick.
Calmness, please.
Amen.
It's still Jason's room.
It's not in this room.
I brought Akwaibom Twitter.
It's not in this room.
What's the funky person?
Oh, my cameraman, they shake them.
You know, Twitter is a space of opinions.
So we're going to switch it up because if we did here,
Don't go.
We go there, we go there.
and if we didn't, so we're going to switch here. There's so much sugar in the house. So in Akwaibom now, let's come to the dating pool in our.
Oh wow.
Let's drink to that.
We should drink to
Because
that. Yeah.
it's a chaotic,
Very chaotic.
my love, my love.
If we drag you on this topic, I'm not sorry.
I'm going to start.
Please, no names.
Now,
Okay.
Stephen,
No
Yeah.
names.
Stephen,
Yeah.
please represent your.
I will
gender.
mention names.
Okay.
No names.
Okay.
I will mention names.
Represent our agenda.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
the dating pool in Uyo,
Yeah.
Akwaibom State.
Yeah.
Vis-a-vis cohabiting.
No, let's leave cohabiting.
From there.
It's
Let's-
Who
including.
shows more shaggy? Like, let's talk on the shaggy part of it.
Okay.
Let's be honest.
A lot of man.
I noticed that
Let
there
the
is
man
this. I see on online Facebook,
What
and
did you
X, Twitter. The average Akwaibom man has been ashawosized,
Bastardized.
bastardized,
Wickedized.
jeopardized,
They have to
Grab to shreds.
paradise.
Paradise.
Why do they see Akwaibom men
very bad PR.
as
Okay.
prostitutes? Why do you guys give us that PR?
Let me start.
Akwaibom men are hardworking.
Let me say sharks. Let me answer my question.
Don't you think Akwaibom men are very hardworking? Tech boys.
It's in a law.
Change the narrative.
All right.
So Sifon, please go ahead.
Jason, thank you very much for that question.
This is not going to end well.
Let me tell you something. See, I look at Akwaibom men as divided into two. Right? We have the traditional Akwaibom men, then we have the new Akwaibom men.
New. Exposed.
Let me use the word new because you can be exposed yet still maintain your traditional views.
Hybrid.
Do you understand? So I use the new. Now, the traditional Akwaibom men are more than the new Akwaibom men. And you see, when you look at that number, you try to see that then what the traditional men do, the women tend to generalize it over other men. Okay? So you see, somebody saying Akwaibom men are womanizers. Akwaibom men are misogynistic. Akwaibom men, they are patriarchy, so all that. But it's just a set of Akwaibom men. All right? Then it comes to us now, the new Akwaibom men. The caring men, the hardworking, the men like Easy, by relation, Machiavelli. You understand? I'm coming. Like I said, I set the foundation. I set the foundation in the beginning. I said there are two classes. Yes. So if you are addressing, just know the class you are addressing.
Exactly. Is that new? Good. Those new ones.
Okay.
We want to address.
So,
one of them. See, personally,
I'm coming.
Okay.
Now, Akwaibom men have always been on the receiving end of drugs. And one of the reasons I feel that Akwaibom men are being on the receiving end of drugs is because maybe our women do not want other women to share us. That's why.
Remember when we walked in?
Secondly,
when we walked in, they said that Akwaibom women are wicked.
Yes,
Akwaibom men are wicked. Said that we are wicked.
Yes, and I took it upon myself. I took it upon myself to be the campaigner of Akwaibom women are wicked. I take it.
Yeah,
I'm going to print a t-shirt.
Sorry.
I'm still standing by that.
I stand by it, even though
Sorry, let me say something before you. You understand? This thing is what I want to say is Nigerian men in general, Nigerian women in general, not just Akwaibom men. You understand? There's this thing that I don't know if you're on TikTok, but if you're on TikTok, you should be familiar with the song Hakuna Ma Nigeria. It's basically a song that South Africans compose. You understand, for Nigerian men stealing their women. You understand? So for me, I feel like Nigerian women in general usually paint Nigerian men in bad light.
Nigerian men are very caring.
The only
loving.
In fact,
I cook for my woman.
To be honest,
you know that you do that for outsiders and not for.
That's why everybody appreciates Nigerian men.
I treat
because you don't do it
like
so.
Literally everybody outside Nigeria loves Nigerian men.
Yes,
it's not a coincidence. That's because you guys don't appreciate us enough.
Simon said that when we're arguing,
because you're not showing us the same level of love you show to outsiders. Because you know what you stand to gain being with an outsider.
If you meet a traditional Akwaibom man, first of all, they're very myopic.
Shots fired.
No offense to my daddy and my brothers.
But if a traditional Akwaibom man saw that you are an ambitious babe, he will want to make you feel small.
Inexposed.
Inexposed. He will want to make you feel small for being ambitious.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I won't want it. Sorry, if you don't understand that. I won't want it. I'm certain things. They won't want it for now. He will want you to bend for him. He will not want to bend for you.
Yeah.
Now these new ones. Hey.
Second Pro Max.
If you're ambitious, is a problem.
No. Listen. No. That's no. You're getting it wrong.
You Akwaibom men are scared of ambitious women.
No, you
guys are intimidated by ambitious women.
Please speak for yourself.
Speak for yourself. But a lot of new.
Why would it be a problem? Why would it be a problem to have an ambitious
because they feel that if a woman has money, she has this pride.
Oh my God.
But that's true.
Everybody that has money has pride.
I am not among. I want my woman to have money.
Let's be honest.
Buy me the new Van Cleef
Let's be honest.
Sorry. For me, I have always said that I do not want to marry from these states. Like I do not.
I cannot
want
say. I never know where love meets me from.
Okay, maybe now that I am on that,
Lane.
the pressure is from the house.
Pressuring.
The pressure is not from the house. But I do not know where my
Your husband is coming from Orowanam.
But I have always said, because the shege that I have seen in the hands of Akwaibom men.
Personally, I've only ever dated Akwaibom.
But sorry.
Wow. Did you enjoy it?
But sorry.
Were they wicked to you?
An Akwaibom
My
man
guy,
will not like
I'm seeing shege.
An Akwaibom man
Can't lie.
will, see, if somebody else did not like you, you will know. It's not an Akwaibom man. You will think that you're his world. Till you're not his world. I'd rather you say, enemy, I don't like you, leave me alone. But an Akwaibom man will like you. They will not make you like them. Knowing us women, that when we like somebody, everything is there.
You're on your own, they bring love.
Everything is there. I was on my own. You brought your love now. Me now. I've now come and shower my love. You now go outside and say I'm stupid.
Okay. So Yolanda, Faith, Tina Body.
I've not said anything.
Right. The myopic statement that you have towards Akwaibom traditional men in quotes, according to what Sifon Bassi said, are you limiting it to only Akwaibom men?
No. Can I say something?
Personally,
Chill, let me say something. Now,
You love Nigeria.
What do you mean?
Faith. Let's hear from Faith.
I like to be raw. Let's go to the other room.
Let's hear
Men are
from
not
Faith.
romantic at all.
That's cap.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, let's hear from Faith. I want to hear from Faith.
Please,
You know why I said that's cap?
For Nigerian men.
Nigerian
All
men
they
put
know
faith in us
is
in bad light.
Keep your hand down.
I don't support what she's saying. I have met twice.
I'm a very romantic man.
Make sure baby.
Very, very romantic.
No foreplay,
But
no
the
nothing.
Oh my God.
of
Why
Akwaibom
is
and
that
Nigerian men. You don't care about your
That's you. That's on you. That's
wants
you.
to beg you.
Men.
Whether you're in the mood or
Faith,
not.
let's hear
You
from
will be
Faith.
vetted.
Let's hear from Faith.
let me wait from 2 states. Let
Okay.
me just bring down my case study to 2 states.
All right.
I've lived in Lagos and I've lived in Akwaibom.
Okay.
Now, I was in Lagos some months back, and I can categorically tell you now that Lagos boys are romantic.
What part of Lagos?
Listen, in general.
Ooh, I'm not.
A Lagos boy
Shout out to all
meets
last
you.
gay
Yeah.
boys everywhere.
A Lagos boy meets you and he's telling you, let's hang out.
Okay.
Let's go out. When a boy meets you and he's telling you,
Let's
come
go
back.
out.
He wants you to let's do that. Come to my house. Make you not be like saying they go visit
Let's be honest. In Lagos, you have places to go. Where do you have to go in Akwaibom?
Your place to go.
In Akwaibom.
101.
Yes.
Wait, before
Let's go and lie on the mat and brief you. They say go home.
Don't say that in my
I will all get for you. They like it. They like it. I have Wi-Fi. Bring
Allow our host. If you don't come out, if you don't hot.
before we continue, because I'm like, is it to talk?
It means that we dey drag easy directly.
This is like this.
In the very careful about it. That is something going on with mouth.
Before easy.
This is a very touchy subject.
Let me ask you guys, ladies, this question. Because when you use the word romantic, is there a standard for romantic? Because
yes,
romance is broad.
Romance that Paris.
Romance is broad.
Because
What part of romance are you talking about in the other room?
Let me say something. If you are judging come to the house as unromantic, coming from an
Akwaibom,
because
you walk right
no, you people should allow him to
before you continue asking host,
You know,
for your first date,
why would you
tell me
for a first date after you collect my number?
In 2023,
either come to the house
so much is happening.
Come to the hotel.
Wait, let me ask you guys something.
Okay.
Don't you also think the idea of come to the house is a notion that triggers women? It's just
in general.
In general. Just
Yes, it does.
I feel like
is that why you putting that on?
It's something
that
very
personal.
peculiar.
Okay,
It's very peculiar to
sorry. Let's go.
Peculiar to everybody.
Let's come from a point of view.
Okay.
There is a level we get to, and I'm more than happy to come to the house.
You don't even
need to ask me. I will turn up.
Are you
Over time.
You get. But
Are you
say
home?
for example, I day my day, you day your day. You say let me go and disrupt this girl's
Let's
life.
hang out.
No. Let me go and
please.
disrupt this girl's life. I've seen a couple of them in my DMs. There's evidence. I will be on my own. You will come. Oh, I like you. I also want to. Don't judge me from what's on social media. It's carefully curated. You will come and say I like you. I want to take you out. You're giving me. I want to take you out.
To your house.
No.
To my house.
You will now say let's go on a date.
Okay.
Shebi here.
The idea of dates is completely different in my head. Yes.
Right.
I mean, there's the beach.
What if there's a beach close to his house?
Which beach?
I mean,
Why you not say
you haven't been to the house. How do you know what's in the house?
you have to be around
Wait,
your
I'm not
house?
finished. You will tell a girl,
to be the
I
one
want to
to
take
leave
you on
my
a
house.
date. This going to,
your
I mean,
own
few
house.
hours to the date, the girl is ready to go out with you. And you now come up with, oh, I was thinking, you will not even have the balls to say it pop and play. Let go not punish you. I was thinking that we should hang out in my house instead. Waiting to your house in my house.
What if food was actually
But
made,
how you have
a real date thing?
From Jesse, I
scenario.
No. It can even be a first date scenario. But from the outset, I would like for you to come around, for me to cook for you. I would like for you to come to my house and let's hang. Don't give somebody the notion of a date and come and say,
Can I say something to your house?
Let her say something, then I will say something.
Because my bed catch fire.
Easy question.
This is why you're so quiet. Are you feeling attacked?
Let's say
Can I say something
then
now?
I will go.
I'm going to take the Nigerian men and outside men. Now, an outside man tells you come to the house.
I thought you don't drink.
For Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
Strictly Netflix and chill.
How do you know, Faith?
Undertones.
Come, let's go to the house for Netflix and chill. And
honestly, let's be honest. Netflix and chill has a
Happy ending.
why should we that is why we don't even go.
You people get the happy ending for cinema. You get that happy ending.
Nah,
You
you
don't
don't
get
need to do
happy
it.
ending for cinema, no day.
I've met a few guys, a very limited number that have actually been conscious on taking me. I cannot say other girls. Me out on dates, and even if they broke my heart at the end or whatever, I would love them to next one for that thing. Because what do you mean?
I like.
I don't have Netflix on my phone.
One question here. So I read somewhere that when you meet a person, in the first 4 minutes, you already know what you want to do with the
Yeah.
person.
Yes.
Akwaibom.
Very unsure.
No, they actually know. But they won't
That they want to smash you at the end of the
They
day.
won't say it. They will now use Nkoro.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
Easy.
You know.
The worst ones are the ones that eventually take you out.
You're beating so
But they don't
hard.
take you out to the places that you think you were going to. Man, never can you go be a palo before.
I did that. I had a friend. No. Let me say sorry. Let me say sorry. I had a friend. Listen,
at times
Maka,
think outside the box.
Maka, I had a friend. Listen, Maka, I had a friend that said the guy said let's go out on a date. Guess where they went? They went to water fountain and they were sitting on that chair drinking water.
Can I say something?
Like I said earlier, communication.
Can I say exactly?
Don't take me by surprise. I will go home and
not
leave you.
converse. We cannot have conversation.
Conversation.
I can't now.
You can't
Don't generalize it.
I've got
Say
a mentor
some,
ask
please.
you, oh, what do you like? What do you
Say some,
like?
please. Don't generalize. I'm a very romantic person.
I would be so happy
Yeah.
if a guy took me out on a ball date.
Yes, if you
But let there be an understanding.
Yeah.
We are going on a street
I'm
food
not
date.
even the
We are
very
doing
high
this.
heel.
No, I don't
need
want to go and do salad with you.
Melody,
Why are you
what do you
wicked?
like? What would you like?
Okay,
us
if Easy, please talk.
Okay.
Wow.
Easy is very
Easy as cook.
Very
Before you go ahead, are you traditional or new Akwaibom?
No.
This one
Bro, a lot has been said. See, I don't want anybody to interrupt me. I need to clarify plenty things. I'll start with the traditional
But you
men
know you
and-
can't speak for all men.
No.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not speaking for
You're
all.
not
but you guys are
clarifying
speaking
anything.
for women.
You're
But you
speaking.
guys generalize.
said
Yeah.
myself.
You guys generalize. Let me
Because when it applies to more than
let me-
5 people,
let me
like
say-
General.
Now, let me say this. Let me say this.
Five people that you know is not.
He
up
said
to
something
how
about
many percent of
traditional
all
men,
Akwaibom
traditional
men.
men, and the new generation
Yeah,
men,
yeah.
the new men. Okay, so this is the interesting part about this whole conversation. When you meet a guy, I'm going to put this out there. Anything when you hear for this podcast, no be my real identity. Because I'm going to say a lot of things on this podcast right now. Listen, I am one of those guys that would see you, and I know if I want to be sexual with you from on shoot, and I have this very serious confidence that I'll walk up to you and tell you.
It's not.
I'll tell you like, hey, you know what? I'll tell you. The first time I saw her, what I did was I held her hands and I told her, you know what, you look sexy. Should we fuck? I am that blunt.
Are you people taking notes? It's
Now
not hard.
this is it.
We've not done it though.
She said something.
Disclaimer.
She said something that is very
So it
weird.
did not work.
You know why the thing is weird? You know why the thing is weird? Because why it's weird is this. You just generalize men. You say men say this, men say that. You say carry you go dates, carry you
Go be a palo.
be a palo. Now the men. Now you yourself, you need to ask yourself your choice of men.
You see everything on the face.
No, you need to tell me if you can't have only you get incidents with almost 5 men we get similarity for thinking. You self reason yourself.
You're the problem.
Wow.
Do you understand?
Yes.
If
Dragged by your
no,
content.
this is one thing you need to understand.
Potato.
This is one thing you need to understand.
Wow.
This is one thing you need to
Wow,
And
that's
it's
understand. This is what you need to understand.
on the nail. Wow.
No, sorry. Let me talk.
You have potato.
Let me talk. No, hold on. Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk.
Yeah.
You are a
That's
reaction
your
of
taste.
what you attract.
Yes.
If I walk up to anybody, what you know is you're meeting a guy that is fresh and fine.
Yeah.
1, 2, I am smart.
Fucking smart. I can
And the
speak
way I
well.
speak, I'm not forget that podcast said if I want to speak Queen's English, I
God bless you. Yes,
establish.
sir. There's a lot of
Now,
beautiful
secondly,
women out
you get what she
there.
thought were paying me. You know what she thought were paying me. Ah God, let her pay me. You don't be saying on me, understand? But
Wait, give me the gist.
that her pay me because how are you saying that? You know, you meet guys
Yeah.
in general. Understand? You say men are myopic in thinking.
Akwaibom men.
She did not say traditional. She said no. She said
most traditional Akwaibom men are myopic.
Then this is where I had the issue on. This is where he talks. He said men no get no they won't see their girlfriend grow. Like they are scared of girls that are grow.
Ambitious.
Ambitious.
But she said
Now this is question.
traditional.
She also said neo. She also said neo too.
I said a great percentage of them.
Jay, this is my question. What do they call ambition? Being an Instagram influencer.
No.
Hold on. Being an Instagram influencer showing nudity is influence. Ambitious.
That is
hold on.
That is insulting me.
I'm trying to let me talk.
Bring me right now.
Being a no.
You are misquoting me.
No.
You are
I said I want to go.
You want to be a businesswoman. I respect
Izzy
that.
would not come to me because I have a PhD.
No.
Who said
It's a
that?
lie.
Oh my God. No.
Listen. My girlfriend is smart. And she probably earns more than me.
Listen. Let me tell you.
Out there.
Easy.
Like my girlfriend is smart. And you know why I love her?
Easy.
Because I can sit down with her.
Easy.
We can have a reason.
Easy.
She can challenge my life. She can make my life better.
Not everybody is
Sorry to say.
Not everybody.
I mean this from a very serious standpoint. I mean this from a very platonic standpoint. Understand? Because I've seen girls when they talk about I'm being ambitious. And I'm not talking about you. I know you're very ambitious.
They say me too.
I know you're very ambitious. Don't get me wrong. But I know girls that call this word ambitious and they use it anyhow, loosely. You're a product designer. You're ambitious.
Yep.
You can't tell me you want to be an Instagram influencer and you're calling it ambition. That's
you know what it takes to be a designer.
Hold on. There's a whole lot of.
Don't say that.
There's a whole lot of. When you call it
ambitions, very
I think the social media space.
I think you're invalidating their experience.
Let me learn.
You're invalidating their experience. Easy.
Let me learn.
Easy. You're invalidating their experience.
Let me learn. Before you shoot me, let me learn.
No, because you did not see.
Before you shoot me, let me learn.
No, I'm going to shoot you for a laugh.
No, let me learn. I know girls in this city. When I want to talk, say they're ambitious, bro. None of them have a thing in their head.
How do you know?
No, when you have a conversation, if I had a conversation with, I've had conversations with her. I've had conversations with her. Like, if you stop the person, you know, say this person don't get reasoning.
Jesus.
Reality, and you say ambition. Now, when you ask them, what exactly do you want to do? Most of them just want to be a vendor on social media. That's ambition.
But that's still ambition.
Yes.
Ambition. See, let me say,
in a market that is so saturated.
Easy. Let me say something.
In a market that is so saturated, everybody's doing it. Yolanda, you started doing business right before you even joined WhatsApp. True or false? True. People they join WhatsApp today, they do business. Get me and get me right. I'm not saying that I'm totally right.
Yeah.
Understand? But I'm trying to tell you what is ambition at the end of the day.
Let me say something. Yeah, the thing you said about the Instagram influencers not being ambitious. It takes a lot for you to actively grow your Instagram following.
Yes.
I'm coming. Can I land? Listen.
No,
are we talking about
the talking about ambitions. I sell it OnlyFans on social platforms. I do private snap on social. Should I talk? Should we talk?
Easy. Can I say
still
something?
want to say that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Ambition varies across board.
Yeah.
There are certain milestones you have to get on for you to actually have to be recognized.
Please,
is there somebody that's selling these granules now?
You meant
Listen to me and listen to me right. Understand? You can't. Listen to me right.
You cannot.
You can't tell me all the girls that keep using the word what's that word again? Ambition has to be around Instagram influencing.
But you just said
you can't tell me all the girls I'm seeing that keep using this word. See, I don't meet girls with smart where they ambitious, where gets like skill for tech. None of them ever use. None of them they ever talk something like, oh, men are scared of girls.
Israel,
ambitious.
Ashawo we want 400 men in a night. Is ambitious. It's ambitious.
Do you understand? It is relatable to. Now, girls keep saying this thing. And you go on their Snapchat, they are selling
it is
like
not a bad thing.
That's ambition.
You know, on Instagram,
that's ambition. That's ambition. The ambition is
did the word ambition change in 100 years? Ambition will like
you can start off easy. Let's just not being a sex worker with being a bad.
I am of the opinion. About
ambition.
Whatever puts food on your table. Whatever puts food on your table. Whatever puts food on your table.
I believe you should also be able to let's hear.
I was saying that. Sorry.
No, wait.
I was saying that
ambition, a strong desire to do or achieve something.
It doesn't matter
what. Is there any place?
It doesn't matter what.
In that definition, that you be an Instagram influencer wanting to work with bigger brands. It's not an ambition. Your table, bro.
Where exactly?
Because Akwaibom would say that because you are an Instagram influencer, you're sleeping around.
But
no, that's what
let's not even lie. For these bigger brands to even find you, you have to have a certain milestone on the internet.
See,
to reach that milestone. It be like cameraman go join us. Cameraman, we are not missing the point.
Those women that are ambitious, what are they ambitious for that their men don't want?
He just invalidated people's hustle. You don't want a certain career path for your woman.
That is on you.
That's what he just said.
Not on the babe.
That is my hustle. I'm an influencer.
Peace.
know, I've used you to work. We've worked together. We've contributed together.
I'm taking this.
Sorry to say. I know you want to say something. Let me say something.
Let's listen to Jason. I think we should listen.
Now let me say something.
Okay.
I am in no way saying influencers are bad.
No, you just said
hold on.
it.
But I'm asking a question. When you constantly use the word, she said, men are scared of girls. Their girls being ambitious.
Okay.
I don't look this space. No, hold on.
Yeah.
I don't look this space for you where all of us did. No, you have to. I don't look this
God
space
bless you.
for you we did.
What is
how many girls? I have sat down with girls. I'll pay your cost.
How many hustles?
I can mention names. I told them I'll pay your courses. Understand? I'll pay your course. Take any course you want to take on any platform you want to take it. And grow as a person. These are girls I don't have anything to do.
Are you speaking
You know what the girl told me? You know what the girl told me?
Did you ask her if that's what she wants to?
When the girl told me,
Answer
she
the
said she
question. Not everybody has to
she
be
wanted to
tech.
be a business person. I said, okay, what kind of business? She said she wanted to do what was this thing they sell? She wanted to sell like this WhatsApp vendor, sell shirts, pump. Me, I can't reason now. I sat her down and said, okay, you know what? This space is very saturated. I think I know, like, in my contact list, we have like so many people doing this business. Let's not lie to ourselves.
Yeah, a lot of people doing this.
If I have like 5 people on my contact list that are selling the same thing, how am I going to buy? Who am I going to buy from? Are you getting me? Because in New York at the same time, we all have the same WhatsApp group. Let's be honest. I've been patronizing Yo. Sorry now, let me kind of land. I've been patronizing Yo for the longest. She is the only person I buy jewelry from. Thank you. Do you understand? That's because I have a personal relationship with her that built up to her, me knowing that, okay, she sells jewelries. Now, you're telling me in the space whereby you're talking about growth, ambition, and your only ambition is to get into the same business that is saturated. What's your idea in selling? Where I had an issue with that conversation was, you said men are scared of women.
Akwaibom men
are scared of women. They're ambitious. So now, me, I want to know what is the ambition you're talking about.
You didn't answer.
No, I didn't ask first, but that was my
immediately jumped to saying that their only ambition is being Instagram influencers, and that's very offensive.
No, it is not. It is not.
To people that this is their hustle.
No, it is not.
How is an Instagram influencer is a bad thing?
I think
Can we have this?
But all the same,
that's very offensive.
Wait. No, they will stop. There's no room. There's no room.
After Jesus, that goes I know country.
There is a little mix-up.
There is a rift in the room. Can the person that started the argument defend herself?
Jason's room is about peace. We banter them.
When we started this podcast, they don't say the chaotic bunch. Don't forget, they call them the chaotic bunch.
I don't want us to fight.
No,
we're not fighting. We're bantering.
From what I'm getting from the discussion now, the word ambition.
That is the problem.
Okay, sorry.
The word ambition and
how it is defined.
Means to
different.
Let me say this before I forget.
So hold it in your mind. Keep it here.
The
thing is, I think I get your point where you were coming from. I also get your point easy. But where we need to come to a conclusion is we won't come to a conclusion.
Everybody has
Done something.
So because the point is, you can't quantify what
ambition is.
And at the same time, it's okay for your ambition to be seen as less
than other people
because of your experience.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, if
and how much you're willing
there
to
was something
learn.
that happened during COVID time in 2020. One of the governors of this eastern state, he had COVID. So the hospital where my family friend was working for, they didn't want to release any doctor to go and treat him. So one of my bone men now said, okay, let me treat this man. This man, his 2 kidneys were gone. He was supposed to die. So he took the governor used one of his houses in Abuja. And this boy, he's an Akwaibom boy, he's not in the UK. Now somehow he walked on the man is still alive. Even when the man left power, the man asked him, what do you want? The guy now said what he wants, that he wants to be giving what they call that face mask to all the states. in Southeast. The man now say granted. So the two nurses that were with him, now they asked them, what do you want? Them say they want him to come and join in one group like that. You should put 5 million. I say, is that your ambition?
So ambition is relative.
Yes.
Yes,
So
it
the
is.
point is, you can never. It's okay for the woman to be upset. Like, why can't he see that as an ambition?
Yeah.
So that's why I said the conclusion is that
You can never find. Yeah, true.
Can I say something?
But
You know why this question?
that doesn't
when
give
it
him
comes-
room to invalidate
I'm
other
sorry,
people's
I'm sorry,
other people's
I'm sorry,
career choices.
I'm sorry, but the word was men in this
but I
case
don't
don't
think-
know.
Like, I'm still saying it.
You said
Sorry.
men instead don't like women that
I'm
are
still
ambitious.
saying it because sorry.
You said men don't
I've
like
been
women
in
that are
spaces
ambitious.
now.
Why are you
This
not
is not
apologizing to
okay.
men?
Yeah,
okay.
oh,
no, I
easy,
won't.
easy.
But me, I agree to say,
Easy.
okay, I'm sorry.
I said it because it's not just about the men I've met. I've been in spaces
In
where
my
people
family.
talk. People are like, I've heard a man blatantly tell a woman that he cannot be
By
with an
space.
ambitious woman because
Yes.
he will not know what to
You
do.
cannot take promotion in your workplace. He said
That
it.
he feels that from the moment the woman has accomplished certain things, you cannot
It takes away her attention.
It takes away his control. So, like, that's a lot of men think like
Guys are
this.
not a new
Honestly, I can see. To be honest, I can't even say anything.
we now talking about
it
new
because I can't-
Personally.
Obviously.
Why am I with somebody?
No, because I started this. See, okay, hold on, easy, easy, hold on.
Before I stand up,
Hey, you want to
No, it's not
No.
needed.
this is probably
No,
going
it's
to be
okay.
my last take. This is what I want to say. And I
On
know,
this issue.
I know women, I know you in general want to attack. I'm not someone that likes attacking. I like listening.
Where my guns?
Listen, there are different kind of men. He stated it. There are men, traditional men, and there are new generation men. Traditional men were brought up with the mindset of they have to dominate in their household.
Thank you.
Do you understand?
They're in charge.
So
Yeah.
they have to be in charge. In charge to them sometimes used to be very, very restrictive to, okay, my wife cannot get this certain leverage. You get me? So most men were brought up that way.
Yeah.
Understand? Doesn't invalidate that, okay, they were brought up to protect, provide, understand?
Yeah.
And generally do the work as God ordained. You understand? Now we have this new generation men. Guys that wants their girl to do better so that they can complement each other.
Of course.
Understand?
Win.
I am that guy.
Praise the Lord.
But woman has
Honestly, I still want to provide for my lady, but at the same time, I want my lady to
You
actually.
don't want that to
I
be an
want
Instagram
No,
influencer.
I don't want to.
I
I don't want a woman whereby if I come back home, understand? Maybe you know how hard it is, even in the tech space, all of us belong to. That you want to talk about something, maybe a business idea or maybe a job, and you cannot even relate with your woman
Proper
because
conversation.
She the only thing is like you figure it out now.
Oh, sorry.
Completely.
You understand? So that's my only debate to this whole conversation.
Sorry.
That she's saying men in general.
That was
I want you to understand. No, she just said something right now.
It's a different thing to want your woman to be able to
I
relate
agree
to
with
what
what
you
you
do.
don't
Please.
fight.
I'm going to say
I'm not
something.
fighting.
I'm going to
It's a
say
different
something.
They're holding it against me, but me,
It's a-
I'm
I'm going to say something.
Can I
Baby
see-
girl.
No,
Let's say,
no,
okay, we
no,
started
no,
One
this
way,
now.
one house.
It's a different thing to want your woman to be able to relate with what you do, and that's to her. That's her personal. So you could be with a doctor and you are a lawyer. I
not
mean, you can
necessarily relate to what I do. Not necessarily. relate to what I
Wait,
do.
one house,
But
one
having a
house,
conversation
one
with
house,
you
one house,
that
one
can help
house.
me.
and be like, oh my
One at a
day
time.
was this.
One at a time,
I had
please.
this case that the woman had this, had that. Over time of our conversations, I'm a great listener. Over
Let's keep
time,
going.
I will pick up on
You have a
those
date.
things and I will be able to contribute.
Wow.
But you don't expect me to constructively. I'm not your field, keeping that in mind.
Yeah.
To give you solutions.
And that is why
The
they always
best I
say,
can do is I understand
find
what
a
you're
common
saying.
ground
Over
before you
time.
marry. Don't go
This-
and
I
marry
understand
somebody
that,
you cannot find a common ground
And I
with.
had this problem
See,
with
let me say something. I don't know if any of you.
You don't expect me to understand your code.
I don't know if any of you remember, but sometime I think a few months ago there was a trend on Twitter where when they were talking about
Let me say
guys
this
when you
because
hit your
it's been on my
when you
mind.
realize you begin to hit your girlfriend.
It's
I don't know if
been
any of you remember
that.
something like that.
Yes,
You understand?
Okay, can you say something, bro?
Yes,
Sorry,
let me say
Machiavelli.
this is probably going to be the last thing I'm going to say here.
All of you last.
Yeah, don't talk by last minute.
Passion is going to back your sustainability in your career.
Motivation.
If you want to sell clothes, please, if somebody come and tell you to be a product designer, don't go for it.
You
Sell
will not do it.
clothes. You
You
will
will
not
waste your
do
time.
well. You will not do well.
Have we talked about
if
individual-
you're you said you are what do you do again?
Yeah,
You're
don't worry
a
about
product manager,
Don't
and then
worry.
you're looking for a woman in your career, in your
I didn't say that.
Close to your field.
I didn't say that.
I did not say
And you want somebody in your
You don't
field. That's what
even-
you're saying.
You don't have to be in my field to
I didn't say that.
That's what
I did not say that.
Let them
You don't
finish.
you don't have to be in my field to hold a proper
Let me
conversation about
finish.
it.
I did not say you said that. But I'm telling
So I
you
should go and learn project
if
management.
It doesn't mean you have to be in the field, but you
if
should be
you
able to hold a proper conversation concerning
if
this
you
thing.
if you have
Not
a
just that thing,
particular
Anything in general,
listen, if you have a particular career path for your woman, please go for the woman in that career path. Don't go and be
Period.
chasing somebody's daughter.
Who can ask
What
somebody
he
that
said,
is
how
a
come
man
it's not a
tell me
career?
to go
What he said,
What he said, how come it's not a career?
No, because you don't like Instagram
The one I had issues with the one I had issues with was
You say you don't like
they said
Instagram
Akwaibom man.
influencers.
Akwaibom
You
man.
have
The one
that
that your word was
network.
Excuse
Akwaibom
me.
man.
No,
Don't
say
like
something
ambitious
before she talk.
women.
Let me say what I was saying.
Akwaibom, according to you, you
Is
said
it?
Akwaibom men don't like ambitious
Yo,
women.
not
Is it?
again. No.
Is it?
That's what I had issues with. What's the word ambitious?
Excuse me,
in that
is it?
statement? Why
I
am
was
I
saying
saying
something
that?
was-
But the first thing you now said was the ambition is Instagram influencer.
I said how is generally?
Yeah, what?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I was saying something here. You remember one time that about
I'll be
3 months
honest.
ago?
Sorry,
One house.
Sometime 3 months ago, there was a trend on Twitter where it was something about when you realize you hate your girlfriend. Something like that.
Bro, that trend opened my eyes. A lot.
That trend caused a lot of trouble. You understand? But for me, there was something I picked from that trend. You understand? I think a lot of guys have this common ground where they said something. When you are dating someone that cannot contribute,
To your
you
growth.
understand? You have I'm having this issue and I'm trying to talk to you, and then
Not
you're
necessarily
just
your
like,
field,
It
though.
doesn't have to be in my field.
Your field,
You don't
though,
have
like,
to be
just
in
having a
this. You don't
conversation.
have to be in this profession. You understand? It could be around. It might not even be about my work. It could be one random thing about probably family or
And you
politics.
can contribute to
But you cannot contribute. We bring this topic. You cannot contribute in any way. We discuss this topic. You cannot contribute in any way. I mean, that's it.
Sorry, as a babe, do you not think
It's you that went and
if
followed
you come,
empty
sorry,
vessel
okay, let me
now.
come from my point
You know
of
the
view.
right time for
Is
it.
it
Let me come. Sorry, let me come from my point
It comes down to
of
who
view.
you
Let me come
attract.
from my point of view.
Wait, what were you
If I was
doing
with
in
somebody,
It comes down to who you attract as a
if I
man.
like
What were you
somebody,
people doing?
yeah,
What were you saying?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Exactly.
If I like
When you get there and attract
Yeah,
me,
If I like somebody,
God bless you. Women in particular.
you
Women
guys-
can pretend
you
to
guys,
be
you guys, I know they
career
personally. Some
woman.
things are
What?
past attractions. I feel personally that if you like somebody enough, you're going to want to know.
Compromise.
You want to risk no.
You want to know what the
compromise,
person
don't
is
compromise.
doing.
You want to know to a part that you can have even on a lengthy
How can I
conversation.
contribute to this person?
Speak a little bit about what this person is doing.
Yeah.
Some things that we cannot just attract and sit down now. Haba.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So I finally said something you like.
it's been wonderful
Facts.
having this beautiful people.
Jesse, we are
See,
so
Jesse, we are
sorry.
sorry. We are not sorry. We are not usually this. Before we go, I want to say one
Next
thing.
week, next
Israel
week.
said, wait, Israel said
Hey,
that
that's short Jesse.
the traditional and the new men. I want to ask you, Ege Sakaku Kana, a lot of our men, I know you're going to come at me again, but a lot of our men,
education happened.
upbringing, let's leave
Education
education.
happened.
In psychology,
My
there's something
father
that's
was a
called
traditional
developmental
years. Because I don't
years.
know what you people
The
are
things that
saying.
you learn during your developmental years stick the most.
Yes.
Yes, that
My father allowed my
These are our new
mother
men. Let's not lie.
to be
Israel,
ambitious.
like
Yeah.
before you
My
start
father
speaking,
growing.
before you start speaking,
You don't want
I
to
said
know
speak
what
for yourself.
people's
There are a lot of
developmental
these boys that come
period
out
worse,
and they
because
form woke.
trust me,
But
if
if
you
you
know-
talk to these boys, you will
you
see that the reason they same like their grandfathers, not even their fathers.
Sorry to say, I have seen lesser men and reason like their parents. If you want to know what most boys went through during their developmental process, oh God, you'll be happy of the man.
Can I say something? Can I say something,
I want to
please?
say something. I can never blame
Can I
parents.
say something? Can I say
Because
something?
most
I
times
can.
it's
I
better
can.
There's something I want to say. There's something I want to say. Hello.
You don't want to
Hello,
grow.
something I want to say. There's something I want to say as well. Guys, listen.
Adolescent age is not background again.
There's something I want to say.
They were so
Can I say something? One last thing. Please, one last thing. One last thing. We have been looking at this ambition thing from Akwaibom women,
Not just
looking at
Akwaibom.
that Akwaibom men are not ambitious. Akwaibom women also say the same thing about young Akwaibom men as well, most of the time. And all of you here, the women, you have repeated it once.
That are not ambitious.
Yeah, because I'll see somebody saying on Twitter, Akwaibom young men only want to be PA to PA to PA.
But it's not.
But that's true now.
So this is someone's ambition. Yes, but that could be somebody's ambition. So now, are you seeing the hypocrisy in what we are discussing now? Thank you very much.